Yeah, how y'all doing? I'm doing this video so early in the morning. I know, but I wanted to get this message out because it's getting ridiculous. And what I mean is, we're jumping the gun and protesting and tearing up our own cities for known criminals. And the thing I don't get is, before we even know the whole story, we tear up our cities. NBA right now is protesting and not playing games. I heard the audio of the dude that got killed in Kenosha or where have you. His girlfriend called because he was disturbing, had domestic violence. They tried to tase him, he wouldn't go down. They tried to arrest him, he wouldn't listen. A known offender to do crime. All of these things seem like people have lost their judgment skills or just have a rage to go crazy for just anything. They're just waiting on anything to go nuts. And I don't understand it. I don't understand how you playing in the NBA, making millions of dollars, paid to do a job, walk off your job and say, I ain't doing my job. They don't pay you for protest. They don't pay you for your religious belief. They don't play. They pay you to play basketball. Especially with all of these circumstances that these criminals are not compliant. I always say, it says you have a right to remain silent. I mean, I got arrested once, and I didn't say what you stopping me for, or why you putting handcuffs on me, don't touch me. I let them do what they had to do. Found out it wasn't me, I got released. Found out I wasn't doing nothing, I got released. No charges, nothing. Where we have the ability to discuss or to defend ourselves when we're being arrested. You have a right to ask you why you're being arrested, but you don't have a right to say, I'm not going to be detained, or I'm not, get your hands away from me. Why I ain't talking. I mean, come on. The only thing you have a right to is remain silent. Anything that you can say and will say will be held against you in the court of law. You have a right to an attorney. If you don't have one will be provided for you. I mean, come on now. I'm not getting. 2 people got killed over somebody being disobedient to order, to rules. I don't, now, gets me. I don't say nobody, no cop, no prosecutor, no man on this earth should have a right to kill nobody. We shouldn't have the right to electrocute nobody. We shouldn't have the right to kill anybody because we're not God. But that's in a fairy tale world because we don't have them laws in place. So I can't go where my belief is or what I think and say that these going to be the rules. And so people jump the gun and before they even know the whole story, they tear down cities, they burn down restaurants. People work there. You done just destroyed other people's lives. You done just, 2 people done got killed because of a criminal. Not being insensitive to the man, but that's what he was. I mean, he wasn't following orders, Some of these things that been taking place wouldn't take place if they would just listen to authority. What do we get? We have the right to buck against authority. Well, where do we get that notion? And we're falling for the traps because we're not listening to the whole story. I mean, even with the George Floyd thing, I don't want to go back to there, but I seen the HD video of that story. From the body cam, it was real crystal clear. How they got that crystal clear, I have no idea, but that mark was HD. I done seen the whole thing. That's why it says you innocent until proven guilty. But we're making these officers in these situations guilty before we even know the evidence. Before anything has been presented. We just see, hey, how you doing? We just see a news story, or we see a video clip, and we just make our own assessments of the whole situation before, hey, how you doing? And so we all been set up, and it's just like this world is going crazy. I mean, but I don't say one bad justify another bad. Because somebody done got shot, somebody got killed, or somebody got hurt, don't give you the right to burn down other people's stuff that had nothing to do with the situation. You had no right to destroy other people's property. You had no rights to go into Foot Locker and Best Buy and take TVs. What Best Buy got to do with that? What Foot Locker has to do with that? Well, then none of that's productive. Even if the case was the police was in the wrong. But in all of that, most of these cases happen because of disobedience. Because they don't want to follow rules. They don't want to be arrested. The dude that got hurt in Wendy's, he didn't want to be arrested. George Floyd didn't want to be arrested. This guy that just got killed, Dalton, didn't want to be arrested. And all three of them had a criminal record. Don't mean that your criminal record deems you guilty because you got a criminal record. And I'm not going to say that makes you guilty, but the actions that you're doing at the particular time that you're being arrested. I mean, come on now. I mean, and so I don't get it. And then I don't know how true this is, but come to find out that dude told him, yeah, he had a knife. Now, don't say that I'm bringing a knife to a gunfight. You don't know that whole story. But a knife do kills. Now, would they probably got killed? Nah, probably 9 times out of 10 not. But that ain't their job to guess if they gonna get hurt or not. Maybe he shouldn't have been shot 7 times. Maybe you got a point there. But not to do anything? No. And so, and even, like I said, even if all of that was true, that they was targeting, they was bad cops or what have you, that still not give any rights to nobody to hurt other people's stuff. Not one right. Sorry. But again, I thank you all for watching, and y'all have a blessed day. Oh, see this car right here. I don't know who this car is. Got these tinted windows. So I gotta be careful. It's early in the morning, and I ain't living in a good, magnificent neighborhood. Good thing he turned off the car, so I ain't gotta worry about that. But yeah, I mean, I don't get it. So, like I say, man, we have to really be careful before we judge things. Before we go nuts and burning out. I wouldn't recommend you to burn down anything, really. Because this is your neighborhood. Them are the places that you need to get a job. And see, I don't want to hear in the next 6 months when everything done boiled down and all these jobs are gone, now you crying that you can't find a job because you done terrorized your city and done burned down everything. and called these companies and said that they not gonna no longer be there. I mean, whew, boy. I mean, even in Chicago, man, they had the same issues with this dude that wouldn't comply again. He got shot. They tore up the city. When he's shooting at them, I don't get it. I don't get this madness that the cops, no matter what they do, they wrong. If the police can have an AK-47, they're police wrong. Man could be breaking into somebody's house. Police wrong. Be caught raping somebody probably, and still police be wrong. So, if I was the police, I wouldn't even be a police right now. Not a white police. Heck, no. I be like, no, shorty. I ain't being no police now. But it's ridiculous. And so again, we need to wait before we start to jump into conclusions. If we want to peacefully protest, wait till we hear the whole story. Then if the whole story is out of whack, then you maybe want to take some recourses, but not violence. Not violence. Non-violence. So, that's my little thing today. Oh, it was long, Lord Jesus. It'll only be 5 minutes. I'm going to cut it into part 2. So thank y'all very much.